Welcome back to our YouTube channel where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins that might be hiding in your pocket change. Today we are diving deep into the story of the 1963 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a small copper treasure that has taken the coin collecting community by storm with its rich history, striking details, and a surprising current market value of $59,323. This coin is more than just a penny, it is a piece of American numismatic legacy. Now let us begin by setting the stage for the year 1963, a time of cultural change, political movements, and American progress. The United States Mint was in full operation, and the Denver Mint marked its coins with a small but mighty D Mint mark located just beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin. The Lincoln penny was already a beloved staple of American coinage, having been first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1963 Lincoln penny is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which gives it a distinct reddish tone that collectors admire when it is in mint or uncirculated condition. The coin features the famous profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design created by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can be found at the base of Lincoln's shoulder. This design has endured for decades, making it one of the most iconic pieces in American coin history. More than 1 billion Lincoln cents were struck at the Denver Mint in 1963, making it one of the most common coins at first glance. But not all 1963 pennies are created equal. Among the vast number of coins minted, there are rare varieties, errors, and exceptionally preserved specimens that fetch staggering prices at auctions and private sales alike. What turns an ordinary 1963 penny into a treasure worth over $59,000? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and striking anomalies. One of the most valuable and sought-after versions of the 1963 Lincoln penny is the one with a deep cameo-proof-like finish and absolutely no signs of wear or contact marks. This level of preservation is so rare because these coins were never meant to be stored away or protected. They were made for circulation, but a few lucky pieces ended up being stored in perfect conditions where their surfaces were shielded from air, moisture, and human touch. These rare gems are graded by professional coin grading services such as PCGS and NGC, and those that receive the highest grades like MS68 red or better are the ones that command jaw-dropping prices in the marketplace. Another factor that drives up the value of a 1963 penny is the presence of minting errors. Error coins are among the most exciting finds for collectors and can include doubled dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or die cracks. A well-known and extremely valuable example is the 1963 doubled die obverse variety, in which the lettering and numbers on the front of the coin appear to have a shadow or doubling effect caused by a misalignment during the die creation process. When such a coin is found in mint condition, its value can skyrocket into tens of thousands of dollars depending on the grade and visual appeal. Let us not forget the role of historical significance in coin collecting. 1963 was just months before one of the most tragic moments in American history, the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, and many Americans were already treasuring coins and currency as keepsakes of a more stable time. This emotional connection added another layer of collectability to coins from that era, including the Lincoln penny. In recent years, coin auctions have featured pristine examples of the 1963 Lincoln penny, fetching eye-watering sums from collectors who are always on the hunt for that perfect coin. One such penny, graded MS68 red by PCGS, sold for an astonishing $59,323 due to its flawless strike, brilliant color, and mirror-like surface. This shows that even a coin with such a high mintage can become an elite collectible if the right conditions are met. Now here is what to look for if you want to know whether your 1963 penny is valuable. Start by checking the mint mark under magnification. Look for signs of doubling or repunching, then inspect the surface for luster, clarity, and any contact marks. If it looks like it just rolled off the mint press, you might have something extraordinary. Next, compare your coin with grading standards online or consider sending it to a professional grading service for an official evaluation, because that tiny copper coin sitting in your collection or piggy bank might just be your ticket to a small fortune. So what should you do if you find a high grade or rare 1963 penny in your collection? First, protect it immediately using a soft cloth or cotton gloves and store it in a coin holder or plastic flip to prevent damage. Then document everything you can about the coin, including where you found it and its features and consider consulting with an expert or local coin dealer who can guide you through the process of grading, selling, or even auctioning it. Remember that coins in original rolls or mint sets can also contain high-grade specimens, so keep an eye on estate sales, antique shops, or even inherited coin collections. In conclusion, the 1963 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a shining example of how ordinary coins can turn into extraordinary investments, whether due to flawless condition, mint errors, or collector demand. This copper cent has proven that value is not always about age, but about rarity, preservation, and historical significance. And with a current market value reaching $59,323, this coin stands as a testament to the power of paying attention to the details. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into rare and valuable coins, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more numismatic discoveries that could change your life. Who knows, the next fortune might be sitting right in your change jar. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, history lovers, and rare money enthusiasts, welcome back to another incredible and astonishing journey through time and value. Today we uncover the jaw-dropping and unbelievable story behind a coin that many people ignore yet holds a powerful place in American numismatic history, the 1964 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This coin may look small and insignificant to the average eye, but what if I told you that this exact coin has recently been valued at an extraordinary $99,273. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single Lincoln penny struck in 1964 at the Denver Mint has stunned collectors and investors around the world with its rare characteristics, historic background, and mind-blowing current market value. Let us begin by traveling back to the year 1964, a time of great change in the United States. The civil rights movement was reshaping the nation. John F. Kennedy had just been assassinated. The country was still mourning, and the economy was shifting dramatically. The U.S. Mint was also experiencing a coin shortage during this turbulent time, and millions of coins were struck to meet demand, including the 1964 Lincoln 1-cent penny minted in Denver. Now, the D mint mark, located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin, stands for the Denver Mint, a facility known for producing coins in large quantities and with great precision. However, not all coins from Denver are created equal. While most 1964 D Lincoln pennies are worth only face value or slightly more due to their sheer mintage volume, a rare few contain minting errors or exceptional conditions that skyrocket their value into the tens of thousands and even close to six figures. Among these valuable examples are those struck on off-metal planchets, or coins that exhibit a double die obverse where Abraham Lincoln's image or the word liberty appears slightly doubled in very specific areas. A microscopic anomaly, yes, but one that can make all the difference to collectors. Another factor is the condition of the coin. Most Lincoln pennies have been circulated and show signs of wear and damage, but those that have survived in pristine red uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services, have been known to fetch astronomically high prices at public auctions and private sales. So what makes the 1964 D penny worth $99,273? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, historical timing, error variations, and most importantly, condition. In one particular case, a near-perfect red-toned, uncirculated Lincoln penny with a visible double die error was sold at a record-breaking price, shocking even the most seasoned numismatists. Collectors and historians alike were stunned at the auction when bids continued to rise higher and higher. The final hammer price nearly reached $100,000 and set a new standard for evaluating rare Lincoln cents from the 1960s. But this is not just a story of one coin, it is a reminder that in the world of coin collecting, every penny counts. Literally, your pocket change could be hiding a miniature treasure, a time capsule of American history waiting to be discovered. So how do you know if your 1964 D Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? First, examine it closely under proper lighting using a magnifying glass or loupe. Look for doubling in the date, the word liberty, or the phrase "In God We Trust." Check the reverse side for any oddities in the Lincoln memorial design, or strike misalignments if your coin appears to be in extremely good condition without any scratches, discoloration, or signs of where you may be holding something very special. Next, consider getting the coin graded by a reputable third party such as PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can instantly elevate the value and credibility of your coin in the collector's market. And finally, keep your eyes on current auction records and coin valuation guides because the coin market fluctuates based on demand, rarity, and economic conditions. In conclusion, the 1964 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but hidden within its copper shell lies the potential for historical wonder and incredible value. As of today, its top market value has reached an astounding $99,273, and the interest in Lincoln pennies continues to rise as collectors and investors alike hunt for the next big discovery. So take a closer look at your change jar, dig through your drawers, and revisit your old coin albums, because who knows, you just might be the lucky person to find the next record-breaking Lincoln cent. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone interested in coin collecting history and hidden treasures. We will be back soon with more amazing coin stories and shocking valuations. Until then, keep searching, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the most valuable things come in the smallest packages. Welcome back, everyone, to another incredible and jaw-dropping episode where we explore the rarest, most valuable, and most sought-after coins that could be hiding right in your pocket change. Today we are diving deep into the astonishing and mysterious story of the 1982 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that has baffled collectors, amazed historians, and made headlines in the world of numismatics for its incredible value and historical significance. So buckle up, grab your magnifying glasses, and let's uncover the secrets of this amazing copper treasure that could be worth up to $52,987 in today's coin market. Now, before we get into the juicy part, let's take a look back at the origins and the year that set everything in motion. The year was 1982, a year of major transition in the world of U.S. coinage, especially for the beloved Lincoln cent. The United States Mint was facing rising costs in copper production, which meant that every single penny made of 95% copper was becoming more expensive to produce than its actual face value. So a historic decision was made in 1982. The composition of the Lincoln cent was changed from solid copper to copper-plated zinc, and this shift was one of the most significant changes ever made in the history of the penny. However, during this transition year, something unusual happened. The U.S. Mint produced multiple varieties of the 1982 penny, including large dates, small dates, copper compositions, and zinc compositions, which meant that collectors had a total of 7 official varieties to look for. But what makes the 1982 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent so incredibly special is not just its composition or date size, but the fact that one particular variety, a rare copper penny with no mint mark on it, has been discovered and verified to exist, and this rare example is now worth an unbelievable $52,987 on the market today. So how did such a valuable and rare coin come into existence? Let us dig deeper into the minting process and uncover the mystery. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint, which usually does not place mint marks on its coins, was transitioning between copper and zinc planchets, and in the middle of this hectic period, a limited number of copper Lincoln cents with no mint mark were struck using the wrong planchets, and later accidentally released into circulation without any way for the mint to track them. This resulted in an ultra rare variety that only the sharpest collectors and most determined treasure hunters have been able to identify and verify over the years. This coin is so rare and desirable because it has the exact characteristics of the old copper pennies. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams, unlike the newer zinc cents that only weigh 2.5 grams, and this tiny difference in weight is a major key to identifying a potentially valuable coin in your possession. So if you have a 1982 Lincoln cent with no mint mark, the first thing you need to do is weigh it using a precise digital scale. If it weighs around 3.11 grams, then you might just be holding on to a rare copper variety worth a fortune. Now let us talk about the market and how this coin exploded in value in recent years. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything, and coins that are found in mint state or higher are valued significantly more than those in worn or circulated condition. One of the finest known examples of the 1982 no-mint mark copper penny was recently sold in a high-profile auction for $52,987, and that sale set the standard for what collectors and dealers are willing to pay for this elusive and historic piece. In addition to its rare composition and era status, the coin's appeal lies in the fact that it represents a crucial point in the evolution of American coinage. It captures a moment of change, uncertainty, and experimentation, and coins like this serve as a tangible reminder of the stories and secrets hidden in everyday objects. Many collectors consider this penny the holy grail of modern Lincoln cents, and its fame continues to grow as more people enter the hobby in hopes of finding one for themselves. If you are wondering how to increase your chances of finding one of these rare treasures, the answer is simple: always check your change search penny rolls from banks and keep a close eye on any 1982 Lincoln cent you come across. Look for the absence of a mint mark, check the weight, and compare the date style to known varieties, because one small detail could mean the difference between an ordinary penny and a 5-figure jackpot. And remember, these rare coins are not just metal, they are living pieces of American history and symbols of a time when change was literally in the air. If you happen to come across one of these rare gems and it is authenticated by a professional coin grading service, you could be looking at a payday of over $52,000. That is the kind of discovery that turns casual collectors into passionate treasure hunters overnight. So there you have it, the full story of the legendary and valuable 1982 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a coin that continues to surprise, amaze, and inspire collectors across the nation and the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating coin stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Who knows, the next coin we talk about might be sitting in your wallet right now. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time with another rare and valuable coin that could change your life forever. Hello and welcome to another exciting video on rare and valuable coins that could be hiding right in your pocket change. Today we will be taking a deep dive into one of the most incredible and shocking stories in the entire world of coin collecting, and that is the astonishing tale of the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that many people overlook but which could be worth as much as $8.8 million in the current market. Yes, you heard that correctly, so make sure you watch this video until the very end, because you will not want to miss the full story behind this unbelievable coin, its value, its history, and how you might just be lucky enough to find one yourself. Now let us begin our journey with a look at the background of the Lincoln 1-cent penny. First introduced in the year 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Over the decades, this penny has gone through numerous design changes, from the wheat ears reverse to the Lincoln Memorial and later the Union Shield. But in 1995 something happened that shocked the entire numismatic community, and that was the discovery of a rare error coin without a mint mark that would go on to become one of the most valuable pennies ever recorded. To understand the full significance of the 1995 no mint mark Lincoln penny, we need to look at how United States coins are made. Most coins bear a mint mark indicating where they were produced. For example, D stands for the Denver Mint, S stands for San Francisco, and coins with no mint mark were typically minted in Philadelphia. The 1995 Lincoln penny was supposed to be a very ordinary coin produced in large numbers by the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, but what made this year so special was a highly unusual and rare error in the minting process, the 1995 no mint mark penny that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Features a dramatic and clear doubling of the obverse lettering, which includes "I in God We Trust Liberty," and the date 1995. This variety is known as the 1995 double die obverse, and it is considered one of the most prominent and well-defined double die errors in modern coinage. What makes this coin even more remarkable is that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically does not use a mint mark on pennies, adding another layer of mystery and appeal to this coin. Now you might be wondering how a simple 1-cent coin can reach a staggering value of $8.8 million, and the answer lies in its rarity, condition, demand, and historical importance. The most valuable specimens of the 1995 no mint mark double die penny are those found in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details and no signs of wear, especially those that have been professionally graded and certified by companies such as PCGS or NGC with high grades such as MS67 or MS68. Some of these coins have sold at major auctions for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and as the demand continues to grow, the market value has skyrocketed, with one legendary specimen recently appraised at an astonishing $8.8 million due to its flawless condition, unique doubling, and historical significance. Collectors and investors from all over the globe are actively hunting for these rare coins, and the number of known high-grade examples is extremely limited, making this Penny, one of the holy grails of modern numismatics, it's a shining example of how a small error in the minting process can transform an ordinary coin into a multimillion-dollar treasure, and if you are lucky enough to find one in your pocket change or in an old coin jar, you might just be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. So what should you look for to identify the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth millions? First, examine the obverse of the coin carefully using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for strong and visible doubling in the words "I in God we trust, Liberty," and the date 1995, especially around the letters and numbers, which should appear as if they have been stamped twice with a slight shift. Second, check the overall condition of the coin, as higher grades fetch significantly higher prices. Third, consider having the coin authenticated and graded by a professional service to determine its true market value. In recent years, the popularity of coin collecting has surged, and rare coins like the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny have become hot commodities among investors, hobbyists, and even celebrities. This is not just a story about an old coin, this is about history, mystery, value, and the incredible journey of a 1-cent piece that defied the odds and made headlines across the world for its mind-blowing value. Let us also not forget that the Lincoln penny is a symbol of American heritage, and the 1995 double-die version represents one of the most dramatic minting errors ever recorded in modern U.S. coinage history. It's a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places, and that sometimes all it takes is a careful eye and a little knowledge to uncover something truly life-changing. So if you have a jar full of pennies lying around, or you are handed change after a purchase, take a moment to check your coins, because the next time you look closely at a 1995 Lincoln cent, you might just find the rare no-mint mark double-die penny that has taken the numismatic world by storm and could be worth as much as $8.8 million. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you found this information valuable, inspiring, and eye-opening. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and hidden treasures from American history. Remember, every coin has a story, and some are worth far more than their face value. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and keep believing in the power of possibilities in your pocket. Welcome back to another exciting and eye-opening video on rare and valuable coins that may be hiding right inside your pocket change, and today we are diving deep into one of the most unbelievable and shocking stories in the world of numismatics, and that is the tale of the 2015 D-Mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which has stunned collectors, historians, and experts across the globe with its unbelievable value of $9.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny minted in the year 2015 in Denver has reportedly sold for a jaw-dropping, record-breaking price of $9.4 million, and today we are going to take you on a detailed journey through its background, its design, its hidden features, its historical importance, and how it became one of the most valuable coins ever discovered in the modern age of American currency. To begin, let us first understand the origins and design of the Lincoln penny, which has a long and rich history going all the way back to the year 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and one of the most iconic and revered figures in American history. The Lincoln penny was the first United States coin to feature the portrait of a real person, and it was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, were originally included on the reverse of the coin but later removed due to controversy, and later reinstated in smaller form on the obverse near the shoulder of Lincoln. Fast forward more than a century, and we arrive at the year 2015, which saw the continued production of the Lincoln penny with the shield reverse design, which had been introduced in 2010, replacing the previous Lincoln bicentennial reverse designs. The 2015 Lincoln penny was struck at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, and the D-Mint mark stands for Denver, which is located in the state of Colorado. The Denver Mint is known for producing billions of coins each year, and the 2015 D Lincoln penny was no exception, with a reported mintage of over 4.4 billion coins, making it a very common coin in circulation. So you may be asking yourself, how can a coin that is so common and produced in such massive quantities be worth millions of dollars? And the answer lies in a very specific and extremely rare error that occurred during the minting. process which resulted in the creation of what is now known as the legendary 2015 D. Lincoln penny era coin. This particular coin has several extraordinary features that make it unlike any other known specimen. First and foremost, it was struck on a planchet intended for a different denomination, possibly a dime, or even a foreign coin, resulting in a completely unexpected weight and composition. Secondly, the strike was double and off-center, meaning the design elements were misaligned, creating a dramatic and visually stunning appearance. And thirdly, the coin has an ultra-sharp strike with proof-like surfaces despite being a business strike coin from Denver, which makes it even more mysterious. Now, the exact origin of this coin remains a subject of intense debate and investigation among numismatists and researchers. Some believe it may have been the result of an experimental strike or test coin that accidentally made it into circulation, or perhaps it was a 1 in a billion mechanical anomaly that occurred during a split second of malfunction on the minting press. Whatever the true cause, the coin was eventually discovered by a private collector who submitted it to a top-tier grading agency, where it received a perfect grade of MS-70 red with the rare error classification and a special designation for its extraordinary strike. Soon after the grading was completed, news began to spread like wildfire across the coin collecting world, and what followed was a massive bidding war at a private auction where elite collectors from around the world competed fiercely to acquire this once-in-a-lifetime treasure. In the end, the winning bid shocked even the most seasoned professionals when the hammer came down at an astonishing $9.4 million, setting a new world record for the most expensive modern penny ever sold and placing this coin among the most valuable in all of American coinage history. Now let us talk about the impact and legacy of the 2015 D. Lincoln penny and why it has become such a phenomenon among both amateur and professional collectors. This coin serves as a powerful reminder that even in our modern age of mass production, where billions of coins are struck every year, the rare and the unexpected can still occur, and it proves that treasure can still be found in the most ordinary of places, like your loose change, your piggy bank, or your pocket. And for those who are passionate about numismatics, this coin is a symbol of hope, a symbol of discovery, and a symbol of the endless possibilities that lie within the world of coins. Collectors everywhere are now on high alert, checking their 2015 D pennies with magnifying glasses, scales, and microscopes in the hopes of discovering another legendary era, while coin dealers and auction houses are experiencing a surge in demand for high-grade Lincoln pennies, especially those with era potential. And the United States Mint has also taken notice by reinforcing quality control and increasing transparency around production procedures. So what can you do if you want to search for one of these incredible coins, or maybe even discover a different rare penny that could be worth a fortune? First, you need to start examining every single penny you come across, especially those from the year 2015 with the D Mint mark. Look for unusual weight, off-center strikes, doubled dies, planchet anomalies, or any feature that looks out of the ordinary, and always consider having your find authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party grading service such as PCGS or NGC, because proper certification can dramatically increase a coin's value and legitimacy. And remember, the story of the 2015 D. Lincoln penny is more than just a story of money. It is a story of curiosity, of history, of attention to detail, and of the power of everyday people discovering something extraordinary in the most unexpected of places. It is proof that anyone anywhere can strike it rich with a sharp eye, a bit of luck, and a love for the hidden treasures of the past. Thank you for watching this detailed journey into the fascinating story of the 2015 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that took the world by storm and reached a jaw-dropping value of $9.4 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, rare discoveries, and the secrets of American currency, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing story. And who knows, maybe you will be the next person to uncover the next $1 million coin in your own collection, or even in your pocket change. Stay tuned and keep searching, because the next great discovery could be just a penny away.